Yeah, so I reloaded. Let me see what we can actually research besides that. So let's take... Damn, that's expensive. But it's plus 50%. Yeah, let's do that. That's cool. Biotic, even if we don't have any biotic in our team at the moment. Only 2 tech guys. And man, this goes away like nothing. Grunt gets a Claymore heavy shotgun. The recoil is enough to break a human's arm. Fortunately, Grunt isn't human. Okay. So let's help Jack now. Did I just say Jack? Of course I mean Jacob. In every game there's one character that's named Jack, right? Let's buy some more fuel before we go there. Cleo. Hang on a second. Did I load the right one now? I think so. Yeah. Of course. Or else we wouldn't have had so much element 0. So I was just surprised that we still had 60 probes, but I think I just bought some new ones before. It's only one planet, so let's scan it. What the hell? It's poor. What else? What more do we want? Alright, let's not make a big deal out of it. Just go over it quickly. And if there's nothing, then there is nothing there.
Probe away.
Yeah, hardly worth the trouble. It is poor.
Probe away.
No question about that. Hello.
Launching probe.
That's probably the only place where we are going to find something really big.
Probe away. Probe launched.
$75,000. There. Somewhere here.
Probe launched.
Average. Yeah, let's leave. Finally, huh?
I have detected an anomaly.
Yeah. Named after an Asari scientist. This remote planet, aren't they all remote? Somewhere, somewhat. Planet appears to have been on the list of forbidden mass relays that led to uncharted space. The little data available comes from one far-off probe flyby that reports 2 planets orbiting a dwarf star. Your own scans yield far more interesting results. The planet is within the habitable zone of the star. It has oceans of liquid water and a thin nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. Consistent with carbon-based plant life, it is possible this is an as yet unexplored garden world. So, let's scan it.
Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW461.
Probe launched. I have found something.
I bet you have. But let's scan this planet first.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Oh, hello. I hear you. I hear you.
Probe launched.
So we will have to take a good close look at this planet here.
Probe away.
Oh boy. Yeah, I have to go and look for the element 0, even if it's very low, to get there as high as possible, which isn't that high. Fuck. This is the best we can come up with.
Launching probe. Probe away.
That's weird.
Probe away.
And the old one is gone.
Probe away.
Yeah, this is why the element 0 was more important, because you get high platinum peaks all along the way, but you never get even small peaks of element 0. So even the slightest bit of element 0 is better than the highest peak of all the other three. See?
Probe launched.
Oh, there was some element 0 here, somehow mixed up in it. I mean, not that I'm complaining, I just hope I didn't destroy a profitable element 0 spot there. They're very small here, but they are there.
Launching probe.
Where are you? Yeah. This is not good enough. Let's check the upper part again. It looks so empty somehow.
Probe launched.
Oh, there's element 0 mixed up with something else. There.
Launching probe.
Good thing we kept looking. What? Wait. There is something. It's very tiny, but it's there.
Probe launched.
I mean, if you think that if you find some element 0 in a box or something during a mission, it's sometimes only 100 or 200. So even that very small peak here was actually a lot more than you can find on a whole mission. So it's definitely worth it to check this planet completely for element 0.
Probe launched.
80,000. Well, let's make some random scans here. Spot here is very empty somehow.
Probe launched.
Yeah, maybe that's enough.
Launching probe.
So let's do this mission then, huh? Yeah, Jacob has to come with us. Yeah, of course we cannot cycle his appearance now. So Legion, the guest, stays behind this time. Warp ammo is back. She is still waiting for that force point of her for her drone. Yeah, and he has a lot of points to spend now. What do you need? Oh, loyalty. I see. Somehow I always forget that. Entire groups in the air sounds good to me. Incendiary ammo is fine too. we can, oh yeah, squat. Very good. And we can buy some more of those here. And that's it. Or maybe let's check his weapons. Assault shotgun. Yeah. Alright, fine. Palm trees.
I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
It just flies away. And they leave us here. Look at this, waterfalls. And they flow like in a 90-degree angle. Yep, that's what waterfalls do. But the water looks kind of pretty anyway. It's very... It looks very watery, doesn't it? Or waterish, water-like. Oh, not this shit, please. Oh, give me a break. Can't move. And I'm stuck. Oh please, I hate this bug. This is what happened with... Oh damn. Yeah, let's die please.
Taking fire.
You're not taking fire. You're taking... Alright, that's some interesting bug, huh? Oh, it gets better. My shields are back. And I can do something with my crosshair. I can fire. Modern art. Look at this. Oh, and I can multiply myself now. Want some more of me? Here. Here you go. Yeah. Awesome. And when I'm shooting, I'm kind of pumping myself back and forth and creating multiple me's of me. Yeah, maybe I should use another weapon. Alright. What now? Oh, this is a sniper rifle. Awesome. Some more modern art? Yeah, that's the end. Well, you have to see it once. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Well, I do know this bug, but yeah, the game couldn't decide what to do with me there. Once I dropped down, it didn't know whether it wanted to kill me or multiply myself a million times. This is strange, by the way. Why do games, if they have like glitches or something?
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
That's a huge ass ship, by the way. Yeah, why do they have like that infinity creation stuff going on there? I mean, if you have bad clipping or something, and you have 3D objects that are not put together well at the borders, and they kind of intersect and not just touch each other, but also are partly there's a VI or something, are partly inside the other
Looks like it
shape.
was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Then it always does this infinite creation thing. So the software, the program is somehow trying to repeat the process till it gets it right, but fails.
Anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Yeah, my game is not the only thing that is buggy. Even in the future they have like...
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
They have like malfunctioning computers that Control Alt and delete.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237
Yeah, that
days,
thing will never
7
get old.
hours.
But anyway, enough of bugs. Let's concentrate on the game now.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
So yeah, Jacob expected to be that everyone is dead here, but it seems there is more to it. As always, there's always more to it in a game.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
This is all very strange.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
After 10 years, it must have.
Yeah. But let me just see what else is here before we go there.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Ah. A savage. Yeah, this is like, I don't know, Fallout 1. They go primal. They go back to the roots. If you leave them alone for too long. And you can already tell they build up their own weird society structure here. And yeah, someone has lost face.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the Liar!
Ah!
They've seen us.
Zealots. You gotta have your zealots. Hang on, which ammo do we have now here? Feral Hunter. Let's stick with the cryo for the moment. Damn, they're all dead? What kind of weapon do they have? Are you kidding me? They're pretty well equipped for a feral group.
Take that. Got one.
Dead again? Oh man, you suck.
Hostile!
Damn, those are nasty. Bye-bye.
These people didn't have neural decay. They're crazy.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Okay, so this is the way to go. So then I want to check out the ship over here first. It's probably locked in some way, but anyway.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne. My God,
She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. And look, she gets what she's supposed. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck
Yeah, damn.
Expect the luxury due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it.
Very odd. So let's see what those feral guys are about.
Along with this anymore, we've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them.
Maybe we should take another ammo here. Yep.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
What's this there?
Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers. Field is clear.
These people seem calm, but they're part of the same group as the ones that attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
That's possible, but the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Punishment. You have been a bad girl.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Lovely. A nice statue of metal. Whatever.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
Yeah, all praise the heathen gods.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
What's going on here?
Authorized for lethal force.
Holy crap!
Want some more?
No. Ah, she has hacked one of them.
He's gunning down his own crew to keep control? That's horrible.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
You could end it. You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Is that why they have that statue made out of ship parts?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Nice. He sounds like a nice guy, your father.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. The signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
But where do we find him? Oh damn.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free, he's covering his ass.
Well, you know him. You should know how he is like.
It looks like the old bodies were posed like a warning. The newer bodies were just left wherever they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Huh. Just keeps getting stranger and stranger. Zombies? No, Max. You know, I wouldn't mind if you do something too.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
That was a nice dramatic event. Don't you just love it when they run towards the enemy? What is supposed to happen there if you just rush right at them? Beside you getting killed. Man, you can't hardly play this game with a shotgun character. Fly away. Man, those mechs are nasty. Let's change the ammo. I hate it though to change it all the time.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Don't judge the people too quickly. You don't know what happened here yet.
I'll hit the mech systems.
Come on, people. This thing is not my father.
Yeah, maybe sting is just the right word. Maybe his father is already like a AI or a mech or I don't know, really not human anymore, but a thing of some sorts. Or maybe some creature, some mindless foul creature.
Up front!
I'm sorry, Tally. I didn't wanna. Yeah. Brainwashed guard. They look human. Eat shit. Out of the way. Oh damn, that's a huge ass mech.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and make him justify this.
Yeah, I would like to do that too. Said something about element 0 here somewhere. Ah, damn.
field is clear.
Well,
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Base. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. Toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hope to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation, but you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right it doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his mechs.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
I think we've got a pretty good idea.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
The hell he created himself. Survivors are being treated by Alliance personnel. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused. Great shield that soaks huge amounts of damaged ship area. New outfit. Maybe he has some white parts in his armor now. Ooh. Heavy pistol. Alright, 500, yeah. Now what? We are through with all the side missions.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We could be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Yeah. Yeah, life is like that. So, how many side quests and main quests do you have open in your own life? And do you leave it to someone else to fix it for you? And will you give him experience points for it if he solves it for you? Or does he just get them? Well, let me see here. Let's buy this. Retrain powers. Yeah, no, we will keep the points as they are. Let's save here. We could talk to Jacob. I keep calling him Jack, so I don't know why.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Let's do this later. We'll talk later. Yeah. Should we make a break? Alright, you are right. Let's make a break here.